Hi guys, welcome back. What a freaking day, yo. What a day. It's been a long day for me and I don't even know what time it is, yo. It's after 5 o'clock. So, it started with, okay, I'm going to show you guys what I came to you guys for in a minute. I have my African footwear that just came in the mail. It's actually a replacement from the initial order that was sent, which it was a couple sizes too small. So hopefully it's the right pair. And I have a feeling that something doesn't seem right about this package here. It just doesn't. So we'll see. We'll get to that. I'm going to show you guys my new African paintings that I did today. I'm so happy because they came out not as I expected, but they came out just perfect. So we're going to get into that. But let me tell y'all, it's been a long day. I don't know if something special or unique is happening in the universe. But it's like, yo, first of all, okay, so as I'm painting earlier this morning, I actually started out, I did my laundry. And as I'm waiting on my laundry to finish, I had finished my laundry. I was painting, right? Because I did so much today. I was painting, and I hear, like, some honking outside my window. So I'm just like, okay, nothing new, right? They kept honking. It was really, really loud. I kind of ignored it. I usually tune out noises, right? But then I hear someone say, you want to be in my video? Listen, if you have a comment or question, feel free to leave it below. I cannot add anyone to my video for some odd reason because it stalls my whole entire video. So then I heard this guy yell out. He was like, stop blowing your fucking horn. And it was like some back and forth, right? Because essentially what happened was it was a moving company that was parked inappropriately on the street, right? And this moving company is a really popular moving company here in New York City. So he was parking, he was blocking the passageway so cars couldn't go. So it was cars behind him, and it was first of a truck. It was a truck, and then there was other cars behind him. The truck that was behind him was honking loud as shit, like, BAM! You know, trucks have really loud horns. So out of nowhere, like, someone was like, stop honking your fucking horn. Stop. It was loud, y'all. That shit was lit this afternoon. And so then everybody looking like, damn, what's happening? It's causing this whole commotion, right? Shit starting to get turned up. And he was just going off, cursing dude out. He was like, if you keep honking your fucking horn, I'm going to come down and beat your fucking ass. Yo, this is a white dude. Mind you, now I live in Upper East Side, right? So it's like totally unexpected. But white people, they be turned up too. So he was like, if you keep honking your fucking horn, I'm gonna come down and beat your ass with the bat. Yo, his voice, he sounds so serious. Like he was this close to coming downstairs. I'm like, oh shit, it's about to go down. Everybody like looking outside, peeping like, what the hell? And you know this had to be a disturbance because New Yorkers typically mind their own business. So I'm just like, oh shit. It's about to go down. And I'm looking to see, like, okay, what dude gonna do that's honking his horn? I kid you not, y'all. After dude threatened him with that bat, the honking had stopped, yo. And then I noticed the truck that he was driving, he was backing up, which he could have did anyway, essentially. So, alright, so I just had an interruption with my Wi-Fi. But anyway, I was thinking, like, he could have just, you know, backed up anyway. Like, why continuously just keep honking your horn? And he just, like, was relentless about it until he was threatened by this dude that he was going to beat his ass. I was like, yo, this shit is lit up here in Upper East Side. It's about to go down. That shit was lit. But so the guy, whoever was driving the truck, the moving company truck that was blocking the street, he just came out and he just moved it, and that cleared up that incident. But I was just like, yo, this shit is hilarious. This shit is lit. It's turned up over here on the Upper East Side. Alright, I was going to tell you guys about my dream that I woke up from this morning, but I'll save that for my next video. The dream was like, what in the entire fuck? I was like, Alright, so I have a feeling, just the way I felt like touching the package, I can feel the shoes on the inside, but I have a feeling that, first of all, it seemed like they probably the right size, but then it could be another issue because of packaging. This is not how, when they sent the shoes the first time when it was the wrong size, this is not how the packaging was. So I'm a little bit concerned that, let's see. I'm done, yo. I am completely done with this. Oh, okay. Alright. I guess they decided to not wrap it in newspaper this time. But it is in this cute little bag. I like the bag. So, let's hope they fit. You guys think they're gonna fit? It's like the first pair I got was too freaking small. And this pair hopefully is the perfect size. But why do they seem like, yo, look at this shoe. Alright, let's do this here. Just hope they fit, yo. I don't have patience. They do not. What is up with these shoes, yo? I don't get it. How can they not get it right? You know what? I'm done. I'm completely done, yo. Let me show you guys. Okay, what is the difference between this one and the other one? Now, granted, these shoes are made to order. They're handmade, each of them. That's probably the reason. That's a fucking problem right there. These shoes are handmade. And it's too tight. I think I know what it is. So, basically, the sole of the shoe, right? Putting it up against my foot. The sole, I think, is measured properly. But it's around the sole, it's sewn way too tight. You need more space. Like, see, the length of the shoe is fine. Like the sole of the shoe, shall I say. The length of the sole of the shoe seems perfect. But the stitching, right, the way they sewed it up, it's like, no, there's no space. Like, seriously, I paid $65 for these shoes. And it's not enough room. I don't understand. Let me get another pair. So the initial pair, I'm just frustrated. At this point, you know what? Because I think this is supposed to be like the largest size that they have, the replacement. And they're sewing it wrong. I think that's what the issue is. My foot fits in the shoe, but it's not enough room. This is so annoying, yo. It's weird because my video has never done that. For it to say trying to connect, it's like disrupting my freaking video. Hopefully the video is still in sync. I hate that. So, this is the other pair. Just like, what? You know what? I don't think they made a change. It's the exact same size. It's a 41. And they supposed to have went up, but they didn't go up. This is the exact... What the hell? It says a 41 on here. How? It's not supposed to be 41 in terms of EU size. UK. No, yeah, UK 8. But yo, what the? So when you put it like this, it seems like this one is a bit bigger, but when you put them back to back, it's not much difference. I'm like, what? Yo, this is so disappointing. I'm gonna have to let them know, like, they do not fit. And honestly, I give up. They keep emailing me talking about rate us. Y'all don't want me to rate y'all. This is, I even asked for like, yo, I asked for, I cannot. I asked for wider and longer. And when you put it like this, it looks like it's bigger, but no, it's not. This shoe is not freaking bigger. It's still tight. Shit is super. There's no way I can wear this shoe. Such a disappointment. I paid $65 for these shoes, y'all. $65. The hell? I'm like, who foot can fit in here? Shit is narrow as hell, y'all. I mean, I get it comes from Nairobi, Kenya, and they are like some slim people, but I'm like, come on. This shit is tight as hell. Even if I didn't wear socks, it still would be tight. Are you kidding me, y'all? There's no room in this shoe whatsoever. And honestly, I like the design, but I don't even think there's any more room than the first pair. Let's see. Ridiculous, man. It's freaking ridiculous. Okay, I think it is a little bit bigger, but it don't equal out. It's not the equivalent. So, I don't know how we're going to fix this. And these shoes are $65 each. Like, listen, I give up. I freaking give up, y'all. So, yeah, this is the first pair. Then, when they sent these shoes, the second pair, they somehow got misplaced in the mail, and y'all saw that fucking fuck up that happened before, where they end up sending me some freaking clothes instead. Are you freaking kidding me? This is a nightmare. This is a freaking disaster. And I think they have potential. It's just, what is it, you guys? What is it? Do I have big feet, or these are just inappropriately made? Alright, let's transition on to this painting. I don't know what to do. I feel like it's just $65 going down the drain. It's disappointing. The interesting part about it, it says 41. Same size as the other ones, 41. Like, if that's the case, clearly aren't my size. I like the bag though. The bag is cute. Never again, I can tell you that. Never again. I guess this is a sample, right? A lot of times people talk about their experience going to other countries, foreign countries, and of course how it's so much different. That's why it's foreign, right? It's so much different than what you are accustomed to in your home country. And a lot of people, they don't like it. Like, they complain about the experience. Though they take nice pictures, right? Includes discount exchange. And this is 9.5. That's not, is that the size I requested? No, this is no wonder, because this is even correct size. The replacement is not even the correct size. I told them, okay, this must be 9.5 in the in UK or whatever, the EU size. But anyway, so I think this is likened to like the experience of being disappointed, like visiting foreign countries, like in Africa, and it's just not working out how you expected it to, and just disappointed. And then not only that, but spending so much money. Now, mind you, this is only $65 I spent. Could you imagine investing so much money in something and it's not to the standard that you're used to, right? Like, being from America is like, we're used to a certain quality, just a certain standard, and then you get other places, it's like you don't get that. So of course you're going to be majorly disappointed. And that cannot be undone. You know, you pay the flight fee, you travel over there, and you're just like, what is this? I could have just stayed my freaking black ass home. you know. And it's just something to be mindful of, because I've seen travel videos. I'm getting to the paintings in a minute. But I've seen like travel videos of people. I just love I love what I do. I'm just, you want something done, you gotta do it yourself, right? But I've seen travel videos of people like leaving the U.S. and, you know, visiting different countries in Africa. And yes, while they experience something new, so they get the opportunity to have a novel experience. You know, they oftentimes are very disappointed going over there, you know. I've seen a lot of complaints, just ranging from a lot of things of food, right? The access to, you know, consistent electricity, right? They are in places and the electricity just shut off. Not having reliable Wi-Fi. Like, these are luxuries that, it's a luxury over there, but it's like standard quality of life here, you know. It was not even, having Wi-Fi is not even a luxury here. It's just a necessity, essentially, right? Having hot running water is not a luxury, that's a necessity. Constant electricity, you know. Like, come on. And I know for a person like me, granted, I feel like, yeah, I've been through a lot in my life, right? So I know what it feels like to go without, but knowing me, knowing how I am as a person, and especially the luxuries I've been afforded and I'm used to, right? This way of life that I've created for myself now, that I've maintained for many years, it's just like, I'm afraid in going to a foreign country in Africa or in a third world country and having that experience like I'm having now with ordering these shoes, right? Wanting to try out an African-based shoe company for the first time, and I did, and it's not working out. It's like, what the entire hell, right? You're just going down this entire long-ass rabbit hole. What is the benefit? What do I gain from this, right? It's not even a gain, it's a loss, it's a waste of my time, because I had to go to Midtown, which is where my business P.O. box is located. I had to travel just to go down there to get, pick up these shoes 3 different times, right? The first time, the second time when they sent me this dummy package of clothing, and then this time, right? And I'm still like, it's like, so it just reminds me of, you know, travel vloggers who went to Africa and they have these experiences, whether it's with food or with their lodging. And could you imagine going to a place and you book, that's an Airbnb in Africa, and it's just like, what the hell, right? It's just like, who's gonna pay for this, right? I'm watching this one blogger where she went to Nigeria and she went to Ghana, and she showed, like, she gave a tour of her Airbnb, and it was just like, what the hell? Like, the refrigerator was so dirty. First of all, it wasn't even a full refrigerator, right? It's supposed to be like a high-end, high-scale Airbnb, like a suite, and it wasn't even a full-scale refrigerator. It was one of those little mini refrigerators, and it was dirty on the inside. Like, the ice trays were dirty, and just, ugh, like, nah, you know. But they don't have that standard of quality like we have here. Like, companies here are held to a certain standard, especially within the hospitality business, right? Like, you get violations, you get cited, and you can get shut down not measuring up. And so I don't want to have that experience, that disappointment of investing my hard-earned money to take a trip somewhere, and then this is what I'm dealing with. It's like, no, that shit gotta be right. But you know what? The best advice that I've heard so far from people who take trips regularly, they're like, you know what, just don't have any expectations. Just go with an open mind, with no expectations. And it's just like, if anything, expect to be disappointed, right? Expect to go to a place and, you know, losing electricity, the lights going out while you're freaking working on a video, or, you know, when you most need the freaking light, expect the lights to go out. It's just stress, you know. When you think of vacation, you don't think of stress. You think of relaxation. That's the whole point of vacationing, right? Your day-to-day life is filled with stressors, right? Especially working a 9 to 5. So the hectic, the busyness of just everyday life. So the point of vacation is just to escape away from that, right? And be able to just relax. That's why people pay good money, and it's the reason why people skip over freaking Africa. I hate to say it, but they skip over Africa, various countries in Africa, and they go other places because they deserve luxury, and they deserve to spend money and have a quality experience at a very nice hotel, right? Where they are treated like royalty. But let me switch gears, because I can go on and on and on and on about this, yo. It's just like, what the hell? I can reach out to the company, and I mean, what's gonna happen? You're gonna send me another shoe, and it's still gonna be just not properly sized. But anyway, all right. So transitioning. This is one of the first paintings, which reminds me, I said I want to go back and do some touch up. But so I was inspired to do. You guys gonna see this one. The next one came from a print from my clothing. So this came from one of my skirts, and I was kind of iffy about it at first, especially in the very rough phase of it, where I was doing a drawing. I was kind of like, and I did go back, and I had to do several erasures to make sure that it's properly proportioned and aligned. But I like when I added color. I love the way it came out. I mean, look at this. I don't use stencils. I don't use a ruler. It's just completely eye to hand coordination, and voila. So I like this one. The next one is something similar. Now, I did experiment with the colors here. So the original, it actually came from a dress, but the dress is completely black and white, and so I wanted to just stick with the whole color motif. So I added color, and I wanted to alternate the colors here and do something different for these. But I like it. Actually, I'm going to hang these side by side. I think I'm going to hang these along my brick wall. So definitely going to be some nice punch to it. And then the last two, I did 4 this time around. The last two are 2 African beauties. Alright, I'm going to show you guys. Save the best for last. So I was inspired to do this. I think I saw an advertisement, I think for an event on Instagram, and I just had to screenshot the design for it. So I was inspired to do this painting based on that advertisement. But I like the thing about these paintings, like because I definitely freestyle with the colors here inside her head. And then you guys can see there's a bird. Maybe you can't see. I'm going to take a picture of all these paintings and post it on my Facebook page. Add it to my handmade art album on Facebook. But what was I saying? Yeah, with these, I just like to freestyle and add my own flavor, my own touch to it, and just trust the process and not stress. And so that's exactly what I did. And I definitely made her forehead, or him, it could be a guy, his forehead a lot more pronounced. So I love it. I love it. And so my last one, save the best for last, is definitely a goddess here. I like her head wrap. And it's like she's looking back. But just look at the look on her face, yo. And I think it's the eyes. It's amazing how you can make subtle changes in the eye, and it changes everything. And so the way her eye came out, it was kind of a mistake. But look at that look. I'm loving it. I like her head wrap, just very poignant, stands out. And I wanted her neck jewelry to match her earring. So I'm definitely happy the way it came out. Now this was the hardest part for me to draw, because I'm like, alright, what am I doing here with this shape? But it's clearly her back, as you guys can see, and she's turned a certain way. So there you have it. You know what? I have so many feminine paintings that I think I want to challenge myself to do more masculine or God paintings. Got a lot of goddesses here. Look at that. I love it. Alright, so I'm going to hang these up tomorrow. But I'm going to take a picture of these and I'm going to post it so you guys can take a look at it. So I'm happy the way it came out. I'm so disappointed with my shoes, but I don't know if there's ever going to be a remedy to that. It's just like, what the hell? Maybe when I go to, maybe that's a sign, right? Because I like to look at things, like I reframe things in a positive perspective. So maybe that's a sign that Nairobi, Kenya is calling me. And I'm going to go there. I'm going to go directly to them. Like, listen, I'm going to take these shoes and give them back to them. And go see them face to face. People often ask me when I tell them that I plan to visit Africa soon. And they're like, which country? And I'm like, so many to choose from. But maybe I might start in Kenya. Ordering these shoes and having this back and forth, I feel like I'm not going to be able to achieve what I'm wanting to achieve just through via email communication, going back and forth and mailing this stuff back and forth. Fuck that. I'm going over to Kenya. I'm going to I'm going to have them size my freaking foot. Okay? Because apparently it's not working. Like, I even gave them the size of my foot and told them to make it wide. I measured my foot and still. So listen, I'm going to have to go there face to face, have them size, pull out a tape measure and have them size my entire foot all the way around, making sure that it comes out correctly, because there's some miscommunication happening here. But on that note, I'm about to sign off of here, grab me some food. I don't know what I want to eat. This chair is so comfortable, you guys. And I'm going to come back probably tomorrow and, or maybe not. I'm trying to decide, should I share this dream? Yo, the dream, it felt so real. And I'm like, God damn, how did he know exactly what I want? Let me end this video. I'll catch you guys. I knew that would happen. Yo, look at this chair. This is just how it's made. And I was doing the same thing when I was there. So, I was telling you guys before, this chair is made so that you have to sit in it. You have to be like in a certain alignment when you're sitting in this chair. Otherwise, it's going to do that. Like, you can't lean to the side. You can't lean forward, as I'm doing here, trying to end the video. Because it's just going to be off balance. But I'll catch you guys later. Love you guys.